Welcome, everybody, to the Entrepreneur Dojo. This is Dave Espino, and
This is James Renouf. Hi.
we are here to share with you today a little bit about passive income and the 4 payments I get from Amazon every single month without fail. And I think it's really exciting when you can have a passive income where you set something up once and then the money just keeps coming in month after month after month. And what better company to get payments from every month than Amazon, right? So today we're also testing out StreamYard because we're going to have a special guest tomorrow, Dr. Mike Wu Ming, who is one of the early pioneers of internet marketing. And man, does he have some awesome stories to share with you about the early days and about what's happening now in the internet marketing world. Dr. Mike has really been an insider in the world of internet marketing. I had a chance to spend time with him at Funnel Hacking Live 2018. We got to just sit outside and just chat for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, just talking about all the inside cool things that happen in the internet marketing world. So you're in for a treat tomorrow. Be sure to tune in live. We're going to be promoting it and making sure that Dr. Mike gets the audience that he deserves. So today we wanted to just kind of talk about, hey, how does this passive income work? How do you do this with Amazon? And I get several checks. So I thought I would just have James interview me, ask me some questions about how this all works.
Yeah, well, first I wanted to say that passive income is a wonderful thing. The whole notion of getting paid while you sleep, or I forget the quote, but someone said something to the effect of if you can't figure out a way to get paid while you sleep, you're always going to have to, get paid per hour or whatever. But Passive income, you've probably heard that too, or something similar.
Yep.
Amazon, obviously everyone knows what Amazon is. Amazon is even bigger than we even kind of think, if that's even possible. And I'm sure Dave's going to talk about some of those things. So Dave, first of all, before you just break down your exact passive income you're getting from Amazon, what made you look at Amazon other than the obvious reasons? Like what made you kind of get in there specifically for Amazon?
Well, actually, the very first thing that got me started was Kindle, Kindle ebooks. I've seen people make money with Kindle. I've seen people make really big money with Kindle. And I'm the kind of person, I like to try everything out. I like to give a little bit of a test to everything, just to see how it all works, see if there's some potential there, right? And so what I did was I turned some of my online courses into ebooks. So I have probably about 7 or 8 of my online courses. And what I did was I transcribed each course, and then I took the transcript and turned it into, a readable book. And I uploaded them on Kindle. Now I've got some books on Kindle. I think I have probably, 6 or 7 ebooks now, each about a different digital marketing title. And these books are sold worldwide. So I get royalties from whenever people buy my books on Amazon. And although it's a small amount of money that comes in, it's very consistent every month. This money comes in. So that's how I just initially got started with my very first passive income on Amazon.
That's awesome. and you and I actually came out with a strategy some time ago where if you remember this, where we were putting products on, not in Kindle, but in a different place. And we let everybody know about that. And that was so popular. Amazon actually changed their terms of service. We want to take credit for that. But remember that, Dave?
Yeah, I remember. That actually is another one of the passive income streams I have. So, again, I like to test things. I think of myself as a marketing tinkerer. I like to tinker with things and mess with things and hack and find, like, is there a loophole here? Is there a cool way to do something new, right? And so I noticed one day that there was people were selling online courses on Amazon, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm all about online courses, right? And how did I not know about this?
It wasn't Kindle, though.
It wasn't Kindle, no. And so I'm like, how are people doing this? I need to know how to get my courses on Amazon. Are you kidding me? Amazon's the biggest search engine, e-commerce anyway, shopping search engine in the world. And I'm like, I've got to have my courses on here. So I did some investigating and some sleuthing, some detective work, and I just could not figure out how these people had their courses on Amazon. So I emailed several Amazon departments trying to figure it out. And I finally got an answer. It was like somebody at one department referred me to another department, referred me to like a third or fourth department. And the lady that responded, she says, oh, yes, we did run a test for a short period of time. We had a few people come in and put their courses on Amazon, and then that program was suspended. And I'm like, but that led me down a little bit of a rabbit trail to go, I wonder if there's a way to sell a digital product on Amazon. Well, the closest thing to that was software. And I found out that they have a software and games portal on Amazon where if you created software or you created a game, you could upload it to Amazon. All you really needed, and I think it's safe to share now because, like you said, they closed that loophole, right? But all you really needed was unique coupon codes or promotional codes for your product software. That's what distinguished a digital product on Amazon versus a physical product. You had a unique coupon code that allowed them to access your product. So I'm thinking, how can I do that? How can I do that? And I was like, oh, you know what? My courses on teachable.com allow for coupon codes. So I'm in there looking like, man, do I have to create 1,000 of these individually by myself? Then I noticed that it had bulk coupon generator, and you could create 1,000 just with one click, right? It would create unique coupon codes. And that's when I kind of figured it out. I'm like, oh,
Beautiful.
I can do this. Yeah. So I uploaded my courses under software and games category as software. And it's just amazing how it all worked out. And all of a sudden I'm selling my courses on Amazon using that, right? Well, James, like you said, we went nuts with this, with this program, and we created a course teaching people how to do it. A bunch of people flooded the Amazon software and games category, and Amazon decided to close that loophole. And I totally agree with you. I feel like it's us who did that. We were able to kind of like buck the system. And the rough part is, yeah, we can't do it anymore. But it did show them that there was huge demand for online courses on Amazon. So hopefully the right department got the news on that. But here's the funny thing about it. I still get those coupon codes being redeemed, and I still get payments from Amazon for that. So somehow
Nice.
they grandfathered my course and probably everybody else's courses. They grandfathered our courses in, and I still get payments every month from Amazon for that. So that's my second stream.
That was awesome. I mean, when that's happened to us several times where we've come up with strategies and then it's like, whoa, the medium doesn't realize, or now it knows there's 1,000 people doing this. And but yeah, like that again, that just shows you the power, first of all, Dave, of Amazon, and then also your ability in that case to figure out, I want to get this in front of people. I haven't found a way to do this, but here's another, again, just a way to get in front of people, get it in front of those eyes, and it still works for you to this day, and that's awesome. Do you get paid by, how exactly are you getting paid by Amazon?
I'm getting paid by wire transfer into my bank account.
Nice.
Yeah, ACH, whatever ACH stands for.
That is automated clearinghouse.
There you go. Yeah.
And did you, is that every month?
Every month, yep.
Well, that's sweet. And we're only on step 2 right now.
We're only on step 2.
Wow. Yep. All right, what else do you have?
Yeah, the third way is called Amazon Video Direct. Now, Amazon Video Direct is where you can have your videos, in my case, courses, on Amazon, just like you would watch a movie on Amazon, right? When you go to Amazon Video and you watch a movie there, well, Amazon Video Direct allows anybody to put their video up for sale on Amazon. And so I did that with several of my courses. Now, Amazon Video Direct is a little more complicated. It's a little more structured and a little more rigid, but if you follow the rules, you can get your course up on Amazon Video Direct. And so I get royalties from that as well. Every time people watch one of my courses or they buy one of my courses, I get paid a royalty on that. Now, the interesting thing about it is that Amazon Video Direct, what you have to do is you have to call your course a series, like a TV series or something like that. And when you call it a series, then what it does is it says, okay, this series is 12 episodes, for example, and that would be 12 videos in your course. If your course has 20 videos, then you name it 20 episodes in the series. So that's how we upload a course to Amazon Video Direct. And so right now, people could be watching me on TV, right, through Amazon, using their Roku or whatever streaming device that they use, and that's another royalty that comes in as well.
And are you getting paid? Is part of that just from the minutes being viewed, or is it only?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's based on minutes viewed, and they've got another one. They've got two different ways of paying you, but the primary one is based on minutes viewed. Yeah.
And what's cool about that too is that, in a sense, it might be hard for some people to believe, but you basically like made a TV show. I mean, everybody's got, either a Roku or seems like most people have some kind of smart TV now. You have a way that you can get your message on there, and there's people that watch that.
That's right.
Just like they watch YouTube, it's just another way. They go through the Amazon portal, and you are your own TV show, just like we're doing this here. This, in a sense, it's a show. It's a TV show, but we're using YouTube as the traffic source. We could just as easily do this on Amazon. So it's
now that you mention it, we should just upload these to Amazon
and charge people for it.
Yeah.
People shouldn't be getting this for free, Dave. We should be charging them for it.
I agree. As a wholehearted entrepreneur, I'd have to agree with you, James, on that one.
That's cool.
As a capitalist and an opportunist, yeah, I agree with you.
That's awesome. I wonder, do you know at all how many like minutes you've had watched and how many people have watched your stuff on there?
I'm embarrassed to say that I don't even look at it anymore. You just
look to see if you're getting your check. That's the main thing. You get your ACH payment.
I just noticed. In fact, today this is the reason I brought it up. Is today I started receiving those emails saying you've got money coming from Amazon. So that's why I thought about it today. But otherwise, I don't really think about it. Don't look in there. I just it really is set it and forget it.
Well, that's the beautiful thing again about passive income, and you're kind of the master of it, Dave. Is that some people make the argument, and both are valid, that okay, maybe you should take one thing and see it through, and that has definite validity to it. And what you're doing is you're getting different kind of pieces of the internet, and it's fun for you. Obviously, there's work, but you're you're on Udemy, you're on what's the new one you're hitting hard? Mastermind.com. You're on all these things on Amazon, and so on and so forth. We've done courses together, and all these things are getting you chunks of money because you're in different places on the internet. We have a YouTube show that we're building a community, and so on. That is another valid strategy. The one thing that I don't want people to mix this up with is some people, what they do is they spend all their time trying to figure out what strategy they should even look at. So they look at 100 things and they do nothing.
Right.
You were involved in 100 things over your career of decades online, but it's not like you're just sitting there kind of stagnating. What should I do? You want to do a Udemy course? You did it. You want to make a YouTube show like we're doing now? You did it. And yeah, you're in different places, but it's not that you haven't given your full effort to each of those endeavors. You have.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and it is about having a bias toward action. It's about making sure that you take action, because without action, nothing really starts to happen, let alone happens down the road. And so when I got excited about online courses, I'm like, man, I got all this digital marketing knowledge. I might as well put it into a course. And, this isn't the topic of today's show, but yeah, I get some significant monthly checks from Udemy every single month. And I have for the last 5 years. And now what's amazing, James, is I'm putting some of my better courses onto mastermind.com, and I'm unpublishing them from Udemy because mastermind.com is paying much better and has so many more advantages and everything. And the cool thing is I now have 15 courses on mastermind.com that I've been publishing furiously, but I didn't have to create them again.
Yeah.
These are still evergreen courses that still make sense, are still valuable for people, and I didn't have to create them again. And it does, it warms my heart when I make a $47 or $67 or $97 sale. I even have a $497 course up there. But when I make those, and I've been averaging about one of those a day right now, and it's just the beginning. And I could really see that this is going to be a significant income for the people that get in early with that website. So anyway, not to go off track, but I do love the idea of passive income. I love the idea of doing something once and then getting paid over and over and over again for it. And so that's number 3.
Well, one more point to that too is also interesting in terms of, your same content can be valued more based on this platform. It's the same things like a hamburger. You can get a hamburger for whatever, a dollar at McDonald's, or you can go to a nice steakhouse and pay, whatever, $20 for a hamburger. It's still a hamburger, but it's viewed differently because of the people that are attending, the ambiance, whatever, where it's located.
Exactly.
In your digital course, you could be in front of people that don't value it at all. You could be in front of people that are like, oh my gosh, this is $80. What a steal, because of the way it's framed and so on. So that's very interesting that the medium, in a sense, could be dictating. Because I know Udemy loves to discount.
Yeah. And I haven't. That's one of the things I've really disliked about Udemy is the way that they discount, because we're teaching hard-earned real-world experience, and they're discounting heavily. So
well, that's awesome, Dave. That's number 3. We have another one to go.
Yeah, the 4th one is called Merch by Amazon, and it's Amazon's print-on-demand T-shirt business. They've now expanded from T-shirts to other things like pop sockets and sweatshirts, tank tops, things like that. But basically, for the most part, it's apparel. And the cool thing about it is that you upload a design according to their standards, and then Amazon starts selling your T-shirt on their website. You get all the benefits of their great customer service. You get all the benefits of they print, pack, ship, and do customer service, all of it. And all you do is upload designs. And so it's a very exciting way to make some passive income. I made, I don't know, probably the most I've ever made was about $800 or $900 a month on it. And it's just an income that just keeps coming in. It's just steady. And
I mean, that's no joke. I mean, to some people, that's an apartment or house payment. I mean,
yeah,
you're kind of talking about that casually, but that's a significant figure for a side hustle, if you will.
Yeah, total side hustle. And that's another one, James, where I don't pay attention to it, partly because I've been so busy, but partly because I just I don't know, you can get immune to it sometimes, I guess, part of that. But I've got a lot of what we call slots available to put designs up right now. I could probably put up another 300 designs if I wanted to. And just, busy with my online course business and my main things, my main incomes. And this is really just side income that comes in every month. And like this shirt, for example, I this is an Amazon shirt. I got it printed myself with my
Did you make that? Is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My company logo on Amazon. And so here's an interesting idea too. I've had a chance to collaborate with some artists for the Merch by Amazon program. And I actually collaborated with one of my childhood idols or heroes, a guy named Wes Humpston. Now, Wes was one of the original Dogtown skaters from the famous Dogtown crew that was, that kind of originated extreme skateboarding. And he was one of the first people to put graphics or his art on skateboard decks. And so I reached out to him and I said, hey, would you like to do, T-shirts? And here's the benefits to him is just give me the design and I'll get that thing up on Amazon. And then you tell your audience and they'll buy it and we'll share the commissions. And I just did a very minor split on my side. Most of the money goes to him because I wanted to work with him, and because he's got a built-in audience. But that's a really awesome little way to just partner with, collaborate with people that already have an audience, and then you provide the valuable service. But like right now, I could create a shirt on anything pretty much, upload it to Amazon, and just start receiving royalties, when it sells. I've had the ability to capitalize on certain trends. Well, for example, every year there's Pastor Appreciation Day. So I made a T-shirt that honors pastors. And every year around that time, we get a flood of orders. Or another one, there was a movement in California called Cal Exit. There's all these people that want to secede from the union. And all I did was I just made a shirt that literally just said, it was just a font similar to the California freeway signs, and it said Cal Exit. That's all it said. Sold a bunch of that shirt, and then combining it with a little bit of SEO and a little bit of ways to get those shirts to rank high in Google has generated really good sales. So that's the fourth way that I get a payment from Amazon every single month. And like I said, I'm a little embarrassed to say that I don't really pay that much attention to them, because I got other things. I got more, I guess, more important things or bigger things that I'm working on every day. But if anybody,
but that's cool. You did it, and if once in a while you want to make a new shirt, maybe an Entrepreneur Dojo shirt, if I'm giving you a illustration. But you did it, put in the time when you want, and hey, that's just an awesome thing that you can do that, and so freeing to work on it when you want to. You're not kind of tied to it. You could work as much or as little as you want, but if it sells, it sells. And that's the beautiful thing about Amazon, is that they're such a big company that there's built-in traffic there, and also Absolutely. A lot of people have been kind of mad at Amazon lately because of the fact that they reduce commissions. But I'm assuming that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but in these strategies, this is kind of different than those other.
This is very different. They have dramatically reduced the affiliate commissions for their affiliate program, and that's really got affiliates up in arms, especially bloggers who depend a lot on that affiliate income. But these are completely different programs that Amazon has. In fact, I've been thinking about doing a course on the various different ways you can make money with Amazon.
We should take this video down, Dave, because you shared such great stuff tonight.
Yeah, maybe we should. Or put it behind a paywall.
But that's awesome, Dave. I knew about a couple of those things that you did or do, but now it's just kind of blowing my mind. It makes me wonder what. And here's the thing: like, some people may be familiar with the Merch by Amazon, they may be familiar with the Amazon Video Direct and so on, but what other things are out there? Exactly. Like, to me, it's like you're kind of just saying, oh, and there's this place you can do T-shirts or whatever. And that's a huge thing,
It is a huge business,
right? But because it's Amazon, it's kind of like, it's such a small arm of this larger octopus that it's like, it kind of in a sense kind of gets lost in the shuffle. Whereas if it was its own thing, like a Gear Bubble, for example, how Gear Bubble in some of these print-on-demand companies, Cafe Press, and some of these other ones that may be known, but Amazon might be right up there with it. It makes me wonder what other little programs they have going on we just don't know about. So I'm going to do a Google search tonight on some of the other stuff they've got going on.
Yeah, I actually do know about them, and because this isn't the first time I've thought about creating a course on the many different ways you can make money with Amazon. Amazon shares the spoils. One that we haven't even talked about, because it's not the subject of this, but literally just being a seller on Amazon. Like, there's people making huge incomes just doing what we call retail arbitrage, or private labeling a product and being the only seller of that product on Amazon. There's just huge opportunity there. And, that's probably, in my opinion, probably the biggest opportunity that exists, is just to be a merchant, an actual Amazon seller selling merchandise. But you've got to do it right. There's so many ways you could mess that up. And there's lots of opportunity. And, I happen to be in an interesting place right now where I'm writing down ideas for new courses that I'm going to create, because I can create quality courses very fast. And because this mastermind.com has got me excited to create brand new content, I'm going to be doing that. So that might be one that we can talk about. I want to share with you some of those different ways that people make money on Amazon.
It's just, and the thing is, Amazon has such name recognition. And so when you find a new way, or quote unquote new to us, way to do something on Amazon, that's, that resonates with people because they know Amazon, just like Facebook, they know YouTube and so on. So that's awesome, Dave, all those strategies, and you know more. We need to talk.
Yeah, for sure. We are talking.
I know.
People are listening in. Maybe we should shut this down. Hey, guys, okay, time to go home.
But that's awesome. Those four pass, and that's it. You put in the work, and you might sell a shirt tonight. You might not. You might sell 2 weeks from now. But either way, Amazon's paying you once a month. So
yeah, I have about 230 shirts up right now. And so at any given point, one of those could blow up, and it makes an increase in my royalty. And so, or if I got serious about it, I could just contact influencers and say, hey, I can get you a t-shirt up on Amazon where you don't have to do anything. Just point people to the link, they buy it there, and we get the royalties. Just think about that. Like one of my friends who I did a course with, he got a tire company, a fairly major tire company, to do this with his Amazon account. So their t-shirts, instead of them going to a printer and stocking all these t-shirts, he saved them so much money. I forget the dollar amount, but it was at least $100,000 a year that he saved them, because they no longer had to print t-shirts, stock t-shirts, store them and ship them to their customers or to their employees. He put it up on Amazon, and now they're both getting royalties, the company and him.
Wow.
So a lot of opportunity there for sure.
That's awesome. Well, this was exciting. I didn't think it was going to be this cool, Dave, but you got me thinking.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad.
Well, yeah, I think, did you have anything else to add tonight, Dave? I thought this was a great topic.
No, I think that's pretty much it for today. Yeah, but I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have Dr. Mike speaking. We're going to interview him. We're going to learn about the early days and what he's doing now with internet marketing. I mean, he's a real OG when it comes to the internet marketing world, and he's got a lot of the inside scoop and just amazing stories as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing him on that as well.
And of course, like these videos and subscribe and hit that notification button. Let us know. We of course want to make this as great a channel as we can. And tomorrow we're doing something new with this interview. So let us know. I'm sure you're going to love the interview, but let us know that. Did you like the interview? Should we get more people on here to interview whenever we can? We want to hear that feedback. And so far, all the feedback's been great, and keep it coming. But let us know, what do you really like? What would you really like to see, and so on, because we want to give that to you. That's our goal, is to give you the best content that you can get on entrepreneurship online.
Absolutely. And if we give the best content, then you can reward us by hitting the like, comment, subscribe, notification button. Reward us by doing that, and we'll continue to bring you great content. Hey, if you guys don't respond, we might decide, hey, let's just take this video off and sell it. So let's keep Entrepreneur Dojo free.
Awesome. Well, this was a great video, Dave. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for joining us. And we will see you tomorrow. And we get to interview Dr. Mike Wu Ming. Have a good evening, everyone. We'll see you.